Ontario China Young Scientist Exchange Program closing ceremony, and on behalf of the Ministry of Research, Innovation and Science, I would like to thank all of you for arranging to come here today. First of all, I would like to thank all of our 4 Chinese researchers for their participation. That's Dr. Zhao, Dr. Chen, Dr. Gong, and Dr. Zhang. In the past few weeks, they've been working very hard here on achieving their goals. They've been participating in our Young Scientists Exchange Program, and in the session that we're going to have later, we'll be looking forward to hearing about their experiences.
中国水利水电科学研究院的赵高峰，那么这次受科技部的委派，我们是第一批来安大略省进行交流合作的青年学者。那么我这次来的主要的目的就是了解一下，我们安省在大湖的水处理这个方面的一些技术，执行的就是一个什么样的情况。然后我希望起到一个总结双方面取得的这个经验，然后可以起到一个经验共享的这么一个作用，为现在我们合作的这个南水北调的这个项目和将来的可能发掘的这些一些新的这么一些项目做一些技术准备，做一些前期的一个铺垫工作。大致就这样，谢谢。
大家上午好，我来自华中科技大学，武汉在湖北的武汉。那么我呢，这次呢来访问了2所学校，一所呢是滑铁卢大学，一所呢是西安大学。那么这2所大学呢给我的印象呢非常深刻。总体来说呢，这次访问呢达到了我个人的预期的目的。我在滑铁卢大学呢，对他们的地下水处理以及呢作为这个牵引转化包括一些这个野外的工作，都进行了一些这个探讨和研究，然后取得比较好的我感觉的很好的效果。然后在西安大略省呢，我觉得他们的工程背景呢是要比较强，在生物质利用、在水处理方面呢也比较强。通过这2所大学的这个交流访问，我取得的一些比较满意的，就是对我自己的话比较满意的一些这个预期。我希望呢以后的话，在水处理、在土壤修复、在地下水处理方面呢，能够跟加拿大方面呢有进一步的合作，而且的话，我也愿意呢在跟企业和中国的企业这边的企业和中国的企业呢进行牵线搭桥，然后呢进行一些互动。所以说，我觉得这次来呢，我们的目的呢有三层。第一层的高层次的话是政府之间的，第2层呢中层次的话是我们这个学校与这个学校之间的，然后再一个层次的话就是我们企业和企业之间的。我希望呢通过这3层次的交流的话，沟通为未来的搭建一个很好的桥梁，起到了一个很好的媒介的作用。好，谢谢。
我是龚艳艳，我是来自于南开大学环境科学与工程学院。那我的研究方向呢，主要也是利用那个纳米材料来进行水处理和土壤修复。那这次的那个青年科学家交流计划呢，我访问了多伦多大学2个老师的组里面，然后去那个滑铁卢大学也访问了。通过这次访问呢，我们主要就是就那个双方在重金属和新型有机污染物的处理方面呢，展开了一些讨论。那我们想呢，就是后期呢，就是因为我做的科研呢，可能偏那个就是科学方面的比较多，然后这边的老师呢，可能那个实际应用方面比较多，所以我们呢，就是那个讨论着可能就这个科学研究和实际应用方面开展一些合作。那我们那个也谈到的合作呢，有可能就是后面扩展到学生的交流，然后那个国际合作项目的申请呀，然后一些论文的发表等方面。总而言之呢，我觉得这次的交流计划呢，就是很有意义。那对我们那个双方的合作呢，也是就是一个很好的开始。我们以后呢会继续保持联系，然后就是开展合作。
我是来自苏州大学的张秀娟。 我做的研究方向呢，可能跟水处理没有关系，但是呢，我是主要是也是以纳米材料来做一些半导体纳米器件的应用。非常感谢有这次机会能够参加这个跟中国政府跟安大略省的这个青年科学家的一个交流项目。因为通过这个项目呢，我主要是在2所大学进行了交流，一个呢是西安大略大学。西安大略大学呢，我是老朋友了，因为我们实际上跟我们纳米学院跟苏州大学纳米学院跟西安大略大学的一个研究中心呢，已经有一个非常好的就是叫合作中心。那么那个合作中心呢，我们是现在已经有培养了一些两边的就是博士生他在我们苏州大学读2年，然后再到比如说 Western 这边读2年，最后拿 Western 的一个 PhD。那么通过这次的就是交流呢，我们就是对这个合作项目呢，以及我们做的一些科研呢，有了进一步的这个一些合作的一些意向。比如说我们会进一步扩展到本科生等等。那么同时呢，我也访问了另外一个大学呢，是多伦多大学。多伦多大学呢，是我是通过这个机会呢交到了一些新的朋友，因为我这次访问的一个是一个 professor 的组呢，他是做叫 impact center， 他做的跟我们完全不一样。我们主要做的科研是把我们最终的产品是一些文章，一些国际期刊的 paper， 但是他们的中心呢是如何把你实验室的一些结果转化为真正的能够能够商业化的东西。我认为这个对我们来说是一个非常好的合作。那么我们可以通过我们实验室的东西呢，跟他们如何把商业化这个过程结合起来，最终让我们的课业变得真的有用。所以我还是非常感激能有这个机会来又找到这些合作关系。非常感谢这个交流项目，能有这个机会，我们以后有合作的机会。谢谢。
University of Waterloo, who's joining us today, and he is representing a host Canadian Ontario institution that hosted our researchers. And so, Dr. Kaplan, if you can just give us your perspective on how the program worked from an Ontario host institution perspective.
Well, I would say that it was a very pleasant experience to be a host of Dr. Yongchen. I think we had the time and the opportunity to discuss joint collaborations, to share ideas, to share expertise, to see where our expertise overlaps, where it's complementary, and also how some of the issues related to water and land resources here in Ontario compared to those in China, and how we can share knowledge and expertise to try to collectively solve some of these problems related to our valuable land and water resources. So overall, I think it was a very, very good experience, not just for me, but also for my research group to get perspectives from our Chinese colleague. And I do hope that it will actually lead to a long-term collaboration.
This program is actually a program that was initiated by the Chinese Ministry of Science and Technology. They approached us last year about participating in this program. They have this program with a number of other jurisdictions, including the United States and Australia, I believe. And so this is the first time that we've piloted. So this is our first pilot experience with the program, and the group of Chinese researchers that came here were actually chosen by the Chinese Ministry of Science and Technology. And clearly, water is a key area, a focus area for Chinese researchers, and it's certainly been an area for us in terms of our R&D industrial collaboration program.
Thank you. So how long is this project? A month?
These are 3 week. This is a 3-week exchange program. So 3 weeks for the Chinese researchers to come here, and then we will be sending Ontario researchers to China for a 3-week period. They'll be leaving at the beginning of August.
So how did you select the host universities here in Ontario?
We have a program called the Early Researcher Awards Program, and so we selected, we put it out to the institutions, just said that, you know, here we have an opportunity to go to China. Would these participants of this program be interested in participating? And so then we received the applications.
So how many young the scientists from here to China?
It's 4.
Also, so how you choose that?
We have a program called the Early Researcher Awards Program. So it's the last round that was chosen, and from that pool of candidates, we sent out an advisory to all of the institutions and said that we have this opportunity, and 4 came back that were interested in participating. They have to be able to demonstrate that they have capacity or a relationship with a Chinese university.
So who paid them?
So we cover the airfare to send our Ontario researchers there, and so we cover the travel related costs, and then we cover the accommodations here. So yes.
Will it be an annual program after this year?
We're reviewing that. We think the experience has been very good, so we're
get some money and we go.
It seems to be a very positive experience.
So 你们4位去过其他国家？
美国呀，有去过，德国都去过。
其他人？
我是在美国读的博士，然后但是这次这种什么交流计划我是第一次参加。
那请问一下，你刚才说去过德国，这个项目跟那个相比，你觉得有哪些突出的地方？
因为这是第一届的跟这个安省的这个，因为我觉得有比较大的区别是，这个是比较 focus 在水处理啊，就这一但是德国的那个和因为中国科技部可能有很多这中德或者是中澳的一些项目，但他们可能就是他们的 field 就很宽，就没有这么，但是这个我觉得比较 focus 也好一些。
我去过美国和俄罗斯。
这个怎么说呢？其实我们跟国外的交流相当多的，每年这种学术交流很频繁。欧洲的话，我可能去了10几个国家，都是进行学术会议。那么澳洲也有，这个北美现在也有，都有，包括亚洲的年轻的国家都有去。
那你们3位在水处理方面，觉得加拿大能够有一些什么经验可以值得中国借鉴的？你们觉得？
经验见解，我觉得应该是经验共享吧。反正这个东西，因为其实现在国内在水处理方面也积累了很多的这个经验，包括这个饮用水源的一个净化，包括废水的一个处理，这些都是有的。那么可能这各自偏重的重点不一样，我觉得这应该是双方共享经验的一个机会。
双方共享，那你们有没有分享中国的经验？他们会加拿大的本地的科学家，他们会觉得有些什么东西可以从中国学的？
怎么说呢？加拿大这次同时他们也派了自己的代表去了我们中国相应的这些大学研究所。就是他们能有什么收获呢？靠他们自己的。
就是你们在这3个星期跟他们交流的期间，他们有没有表达出你们可以从你们这里了解到中国有些什么经验可以？你是说可以互相借鉴？
对。
那他们有没有觉得中国有什么经验可以借鉴？
那你应该问菲利普他们。
Okay, my question was that they mentioned about.
I should say my field is not in water technology, it's more in water resources and protection of water resources. But what I did find is that, or at least in my experience, one can learn a lot from comparative studies, where you study the same issue but in different settings. So that's where collaborating with Chinese colleagues is very important for me, because it allows me to explore some of my ideas, some of my approaches in different environments. The other thing is that from the discussions we had with Dr. Yong Chen, it became very clear that while we are dealing with similar issues, with similar questions about water quality, we come from it from very different angles. And it's in the complementarity of the approaches and in the perspectives that we can actually build something more. And so I think that is important in research, because research is really an open enterprise, it's a global enterprise, and we can always learn from each other.
Thank you.
Can I ask about intellectual rights? Because you are scientists, right? So that means that through this exchange, will there be a protection of like individual intellectual property?
That is definitely a possibility, and patents are part of the research products. So they could be in China, they could be here. Obviously, when you do joint research, it's important to actually, from the very beginning, agree on how the intellectual property will be dealt with. And so, usually at universities, we have commercialization offices that actually deal with that aspect. I don't deal with it directly.
Okay, overprotected.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we like to think that our senior scientists, just given their stature, their global stature, are able to do this all on their own with the funding that they have. So we think that the young scientists actually need a little bit of help in that regard. So that's why we created this program.
Okay, so there's somebody you don't know. Thank you.
2, 3. One more. Right here. 1, 2. Thank you.
All right, one here, because now we have Sandy. So. All right, thanks.